Hi there, I'm Amanda Banello, a certified health coach and a reviewer for Nutrition NC. Today, we're going through our top 5 GLP-1 telehealth clinics, including ShedRx, Gobi Meds, Belle Health, Pomegranate, and Orderly Meds. Quick note before we jump in. None of these are paid placements. At Nutrition NC, we use a standardized scoring system called the Price, Trust, Transparency Score, and every clinic gets evaluated across the same 6 areas. This includes legitimacy, true cost, patient support, shipping and handling, transparency in operations, and patient reviews and reputation. That means everything is scored the exact same way, holding each clinic to the same exact standard. All right, let's get into it.
Starting us off is ShedRx. Shed made the top 5 because it offers more compounded GLP-1 formats than almost any clinic I've reviewed, and the shipping and support are hard to beat. However, there are a couple of things worth knowing before you commit. LegitScript certification is the industry standard for confirming an online healthcare provider is operating legally and safely. ShedRx held a probationary certification at the time of my review, which means it was currently compliant but had prior non-compliance on record. Unlike many clinics, Shed does list the name of their pharmacy partners in their terms of service. Unfortunately, 2 of the 3 pharmacies listed do have a disciplinary history, one of which received formal action in 2024 specifically for improper semaglutide compounding. Full details can be found in the written review. Shed has everything from compounded semaglutide and Tirzepatide injections, liquid drops, lozenges, and even brand name medications. Pricing is clearly listed on the site, with compounded semaglutide at $249 per month, but with bundled pricing, you can save a ton in the long run. Now for the fine print you don't want to miss. Shed has a 2-month minimum commitment. This means that you cannot cancel until after your 2nd month's payment has gone through. My package arrived quickly with overnight shipping. It contained 3 small gel ice packs, extra sharps, just enough wet wipes to get by, medication, and a branded welcome card, which was a nice touch. The ice packs were melted on arrival, though the contents of the package was inside of a thick insulated box which kept the medication cool. Beyond GLP-1s, Shed also sells its own line of dietary supplements, including NAD+, protein, and a premium coaching add-on. Next up, number 4, with Gobi Meds. Gobi Meds is unique in some of the best ways possible. Most clinics don't list their pharmacy partners at all, or they bury that information somewhere in the terms of service. Gobi Meds doesn't just tell you which pharmacies they work with, they let you choose the pharmacy you prefer, compare pricing, and even see the additives included by each pharmacy and what those additives do. What's more, their pricing is fully visible with a dedicated pricing tab at the top of the site, and they also show that pricing can vary depending on the pharmacy and in some cases by dose. Their treatment options are fairly limited, but with pricing like this, who cares? Their semaglutide pricing is one of the most competitive monthly options I've seen yet. A 1-month supply starts at $169. Remember, Shed charges $249 a month. That's an $80 difference that adds up fast. Unfortunately, I had to reach out directly to find out how to cancel my subscription. Phone support appears to be non-existent, and email responses took about 24 hours. But when they did reply, they were helpful and polite. They explained that Gobi Meds is not your traditional subscription model. Instead, you fill out a refill questionnaire each month and choose whether to pay for your next medication order. You never have to worry about your card getting automatically charged without your approval. So while you may need to be prepared for slower response times and email-only communication, Gobi Meds makes up for it with standout pricing and a level of transparency that is incredibly rare. Now let's move on to number 3, Belle Health. Belle has a pretty solid reputation, with a 4.4-star rating through Trustpilot and an A+ through the Better Business Bureau. In the reviews, patients consistently call out fast shipping and responsive support. I can attest to that. My order only took 3 days from intake to delivery. My medication arrived snug within thick foam insulated packaging. 2 large non-sweat ice packs were included, as well as extra sharps and more than enough alcohol wipes. There's a pricing tab on the home page which shows compounded semaglutide starting at $199 a month, landing it squarely between Shed and Gobi Meds. They may have slim treatment options, however, Belle has something that none of the other clinics on this list do: a free weekly live webinar with a registered dietitian where patients can submit questions in advance. The closest comparison is Shed's coaching program, which runs an additional $49 a month on top of an already higher medication fee. Belle includes this at no extra cost. In most cases, you won't find out your provider's name or credentials until after your medication has already been prescribed. But that is not the case with Belle, who lists its entire care team and providers with photos, so you know exactly who is behind your prescription before you ever commit. Next up, Pomegranate Health in spot number 1. That's right, we have a tie for first place. Pomegranate has a pricing tab at the top of the homepage, and they do things a little differently. Instead of advertising the lowest per month figure from the biggest bundle, they show you the full bundle price up front, so there are no surprises at checkout. The tool breaks out every pharmacy partner with its own pricing, and underneath each option, it lists the states that pharmacy serves so that you're not wasting time on one that you can't order from. What's more, it lists the rules that pharmacy is required to follow. The least expensive month-to-month option for compounded semaglutide comes in at $119. This makes it the most affordable option on this list. Pomegranate gives you the option of selecting your preferred provider from a drop-down menu. The only information provided is the doctor's name, credentials, and a cartoon icon. This doesn't give us much, but it's nice to have options. Like Gobi Meds, there's no subscription here, nothing to cancel, and your card is never charged without your authorization. You order when you need it, and you skip when you don't. And finally, completing our first place tie is Orderly Meds. If you've ever tried to reach a telehealth clinic by phone and ended up in an automated loop, Orderly Meds is a welcome change. During business hours, a real person answers the phone and they are both helpful and polite. Pharmacy partners are clearly listed on the FAQ page. Unfortunately, 2 out of 5 pharmacies have outstanding enforcement issues related to compounded GLP-1 manufacturing. I break down the details in the written review. Despite that, Orderly Meds still earns a top spot, and a big part of that comes down to price and offerings. Their compounded semaglutide is listed as $149 a month. This is highly competitive. Just be aware that new patients are locked into a 3-month starter bundle, but at $224 up front, it's almost too good to pass up anyway. That breaks down to just $74 a month, which is the lowest price I've seen so far. Every Orderly Meds plan includes a personal trainer, a nutritionist with personalized meal plans, the Trainerize fitness app, 1 free month of BetterHelp for mental health support, and access to a private Facebook community. All of that is bundled into the medication fee.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this review. If you'd like to check out the full deep dive for each clinic, you can visit nutritionnc.com or click on the show notes below. I'm Amanda Banello, and I'll see you next time.